What is going on? My name is Mike. This is all about pressure washing. And today I'm going to bring you along with me. And this is something that I very rarely actually...
Hello.
Mike, what's up, brother? How you doing, man?
I'm good. Who is this?
This is Shane with Lawn and Light. We got a YouTube channel on YouTube where we make videos on YouTube. You probably know me.
Actually, I don't know you.
Oh, you don't? Okay. You might know me as James or Sean. You can call me whatever you want, just don't call me late for dinner.
Still not ringing a bell, buddy.
You're probably wondering why I called you.
Very curious.
Is there any way I can get you on my show and do an interview, man? I've been watching all your videos and it would be awesome to have you on the show.
I guess so. I'm concerned to say no.
Really? Okay, dude, I'm really surprised.
Mike from All About Pressure Washing. Let's say hello to Mike. Mike, good to have you, brother.
Hey, man, thank you for having me on. Appreciate it.
I want to hear your story, Mike. You've been on YouTube for 13 years, right?
I've had a YouTube channel for 13 years. I've not been active except for the past, since right around when COVID started.
Tell me about yourself, like your family.
I live in Savannah, Georgia. I've got 4 kids, beautiful wife named Crystal, and oldest is 21, the youngest is 11, and so we've got a wide range of ages.
How's that? How's the 21 to 11?
Those are, it's funny, the 21-year-old and the 11-year-old are probably as tight as the 15 and 18-year-old. So, you know, it's interesting, and it's a boy-girl and a boy-girl, so you would think that it would be a little bit different, but yeah, it's funny how the kids kind of just pair up and gang up on each other.
Man, that's awesome. You've had a YouTube channel for 13 years. You really have gotten serious about it in
the past 2 years. You know, I kind of, during COVID, things, I was anticipating things were going to slow down, and they never really did, fortunately, for either of the businesses that I owned at that point. And I just kind of decided on a whim to start making some videos, trying to help folks out. You know, I've got 20 years of experience running a pressure washing business, 12 years of experience running a landscape maintenance business. And, the story is a little bit funny. Maybe some of the folks that watch your channel are familiar with another guy who's got a YouTube channel. His channel is called Blades of Grass. He's from Savannah, Georgia as well. And one of my landscape crews was comprised of a couple of my oldest son's friends. They were working for me during the time of COVID, and they would come over and eat our food at lunchtime. And one of the kids had just said, "Hey, Mr. Mike, do you know the guy that's down on the corner cutting your neighbor's yard?" And I said, "No." And they said, "Well, he's got a YouTube channel." Long story short, I ended up stopping by talking with Johnny. And then I was like, you know what? I can do this. So I started making some videos, and it's kind of snowballed from, just a couple thousand subscribers. And I think we're like over 300 and something now, thousand. So
you're only 100 times where we're at right now. That puts it in perspective, man, because like it's as business owners, my wife stops me sometimes, dude, and she grabs me by the face and she says, "Hey, remember where we were last year. Remember what your goals were. Celebrate that for a moment." But I know you and we tend to just blow past and the goalpost changes. We were kicking a 25-year-old field goal, and now we're kicking a 75-yard field goal, and we were wondering why we can't make it.
Yeah, and it's funny, like my entire trajectory as an entrepreneur was changed as a result of starting to make some videos about, pressure washing. And it was some of the people that I met. A lot of people think, oh, you're going to make YouTube videos and get a bunch of subscribers and a bunch of views and make a ton of money on that. And you can do that. Like if you're Mr. Beast, or if you're, somebody like that, guys like me, we're not making an absolute killing on the content created for YouTube. It's, like you said, the doors that were open, the people that you're able to meet, the people that you're able to surround yourself with, which has really changed basically what I do. And it's pretty cool. I hooked up with Justin from Forever Self-Employed. He's got a great channel. Cody Yarbrough from Southeast Softwash, and Aaron Parker from the Lean to Mean Academy. And we've kind of, formed this megazord, if you will, of kind of the, we call it, I want to say, I don't want to say the leaders of the pressure washing industry, but definitely we've got a huge platform that we're able to reach and, teach and help people grow.
If you look up, if you're searching soft wash or pressure washing on YouTube, you're going to find one of those 4 channels. That brings me to another point. There's kind of 2 mindsets, and scarcity and abundance. Sometimes our mind tells us, hey, what we know, let's keep it in. Let's keep it to ourselves. Let's not tell anybody. And then when we really open up ourselves, we say, let's tell everybody. Let's work with anybody that we can. What was that switch in your head of changing, or were you always that way?
No, I was not like that. I played everything very close to the vest. But I think at some point, maybe you reach a certain level, I don't want to say of success, financial success, whatever the case is, and you realize that there is enough out there for everybody. People get so upset with guys like myself, and I'm sure guys like you, that are out here teaching, right? Giving away information, and teaching people how to do things that they're trying to sell, right? A service. And I get, I'm trying to keep it clean, talked poorly of and saying that I'm diluting the industry. I'm flooding the industry with all these new people. And the truth of the matter is the people that are saying that I'm creating a saturated market should actually be thanking me for educating these people, because those guys that complain are the guys that are like, oh, I'm just going to learn the hard way. I'm going to, it's a school of hard knocks, right? Okay, well, that takes a long time to, kind of filter out all of the BS and get to where you are profitable, you are efficient, you are doing things the way that you should be doing it. You are charging what you should be charging. Myself, 20 years ago, I wasn't charging nearly enough. I've probably left millions of dollars on the table because I wasn't charging enough. So the people that are naysayers of what we do, like I said, should be thanking us, because we're creating a group of entrepreneurs. And these aren't pressure washers or lawn care guys or mobile detailers, right? These are entrepreneurs that see a value in providing a service to people, right? Filling a need. And because we're teaching these people the right way to do it, how to value yourself, understanding your costs, applying those costs so you know what you need to charge in order to be profitable. Now, we're not teaching people to get out there and undercut the market. We're teaching people to understand business, right? This is a business. It's not, this isn't beer money.
Good competition elevates everybody. And we ran into this so much for the Christmas light business. We would meet with other guys in our area to talk to them about their business models and stuff. At the time I had that company, we were the top players in this market. And so we would meet and say, hey, you want this industry to continue? We need to be on the same page. And our pricing, our strategies, how well we treat our customers, they need to be similar. They don't have to be the same, and everybody has their own identity because everybody's different, right? There's only one you. There's only one me. You can have your own spin on things. But we want healthy competition, and you're training the guys that maybe are undercutting everybody else to say, hey, I don't have to do this, and I can still win. You've been running these businesses for a long time, and you've seen some problems in the business and searched for some answers. You want to make money in this world, find a problem that most people have, and then create a solution to it. So what was one of the biggest problems that you guys ran into through all these service businesses that you've been running?
Well, so and what's interesting is it's not only the issue that I was having, it's the question that I get asked. And when you've got a big audience, you get a ton of comments, both good and bad. But one of the things that we see over and over and over was, what CRM do you use, right? And a CRM, for those that aren't aware, is a customer relationship management software system, which allows you to do all kinds of things. But essentially, it's keeping up with your customers, their contacts, scheduling, all of these things that allow you to be more efficient in your business, right? And so I didn't have an answer when people would say, what CRM do you use? There's a bunch of CRMs out there, and there are a bunch of good CRMs out there, but there was nothing specific for the service industry. And someone watching this could say, well, I know of A, B, and C, and they're all service industry CRMs. And yes, they are, but they were not built by people that are in the industry. They were built by engineers and software, people that think they know. I mean, they understand what a CRM does, but they don't understand our needs as contractors. And so with that, Justin Rogers and myself, we decided, we don't have an answer, and there's obviously a void in the market. So let's just create one. And that was a journey that we started over a year ago, and we thought it was not going to take a tremendous amount of time, but we had no clue what we were getting into and what we were dealing with as far as software development, the developers, the app developers, and there's just all kinds of different things. So I've become not an expert by any means, but I've learned a lot about, how to build and how to implement. And then we've learned a lot about fixing bugs. We had our soft launch about a month and a half ago. And I think we've had like 5,000, 6,000 downloads already, which is huge.
Wow. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
man.
so and it's a great app, and it's constantly evolving. Like I spend more time focused on that than pretty much anything else. And the same with Justin and our development team. We are constantly tweaking, and we're seeking feedback from everybody to make it the best thing that's out there. And as far as I'm concerned, and a lot of the feedback that we're getting, it is by far on its way to being one of the best CRMs for the home service-based business. It's awesome, and it's called Quote IQ.
Quote IQ, and if somebody out there watching this channel says, "Hey, I want to check that out," where are they going to find that at, and how can they get more information?
Yeah, it's on the Apple Store. It's on the Google Play Store. Quote IQ is one word. And essentially what this does is, and we've got a couple different levels that, entry points of gaining access to the app. There's a free version where you can, import all of your contacts. You can create estimates. You can send estimates. You can send invoices, and you can collect payments all for free, right? So that's the free version. And then we've got a premium version, which is right now there's a 14-day trial, so you can take it out for a spin, see what you think. In that, you've got all kinds of additional features, mapping features. We've got quote calculators, not quote calculators. We've got hourly rate calculators, which I kind of touched on earlier about knowing, what your overhead is, so you can quote accordingly. And that's one of the main reasons also that we created this app, was because people ask all the time, what's CRM? And then how much should I charge for X, Y, or Z? Yes. And I can't tell you in Texas or somebody in North Carolina or somebody in Oregon how much they should quote, because it's all based on your market. It's all based on your business, your numbers, right? Your overhead is going to be different than mine. And so my financial expectations are going to be different than yours. So maybe I'm going to charge a little bit more or a little bit less based on, my situation and my overhead. So this cost calculator allows you to input all of your expenses, do everything that your insurance, your truck payment, your equipment, your gas, your fuel, your chemical consumption, your labor, everything.
So you're going way past a CRM here.
Oh, this is way past a CRM.
A financial management type thing. Knowing your profit and loss.
Calling this a CRM is a disservice to Quote IQ.
Well, that's what people are going to relate to, right? That's a lot of value there, man. And I checked your website out. I did dive through the app for a minute before we got on here. Your monthly prices are really reasonable.
Ridiculously cheap. But we wanted to make this attainable for everybody. This is a mobile app. It allows you to manage your entire business from the palm of your hand, anywhere you're at. Most folks that are starting out in this business are owner operators, right? So they're out there, they're either marketing, door to door. They're out there, boots on the ground trying to generate business, or they're maybe past that and they've got the accounts. They're out there, they're working, right? And you're doing all this stuff as an owner operator. And then at the end of the day, you still have to manage the business, right? And it's a delicate balance. And we wanted to give people something that they could just have that could work for them all day long, eliminating a lot of the tasks that get very time consuming, streamlining everything, consolidating everything into one place, scheduling, invoicing, estimates, everything, right? Yeah, so, it's really proud. If you guys are interested, like I said, it's on the Google Play Store, it's on the App Store, and it's pretty awesome. We're real proud of it.
Yeah, if you're out there and you're running a service business and you need help, go there, check it out, run that free version, upgrade to the free 14-day for the pro. You having a bunch of experience, and your partner Justin having a bunch of experience. Every mistake that you guys have ever made is going into y'all's software, Quote IQ, and continuously you're taking feedback from other entrepreneurs as well.
And that's one of the things that we're really focusing on is feedback, right? I'm a marketer, I'm a sales guy by profession, and so because of that, like, our marketing's on point. I love email marketing. I love that constant contact with the end user, the customer. And because of that, we're able to get that feedback. I've got an email sequence in place right now that is constantly asking, tell me what improvements we need to make. What do you see that is missing from this app? We just ran a poll on YouTube asking, what is the next service that you guys want to see as one of the templates? Mobile detailing, lawn care, and
mobile detailing was like way above everything else, wasn't it?
And so that's the next one we're going to input, and basically the way it's set up now, it's everything is customizable. It's set up for pressure washing by default, but by the end of this week, you're going to have at least 2 more options, industries to choose from. When you set your account up, you're going to be able to choose your industry. It's going to pre-populate, obviously, all of your quoting aspects with pretty much the basics for that industry, whether it's lawn care or mobile detailing or pressure washing. And then we're going to continue to add on painters and all kinds of different industries. And we need feedback. We need guys that are in those industries to help us, because not only do we have the quoting aspect, and again, that's also fully customizable, right? So if you're in HVAC and you want to use Quote IQ, you can go in there and create every single, whatever service it is that you're offering with descriptions and everything. Conversely, we also have what I developed. It's our 28-point inspection, which is huge for home, like service-based businesses, because when you go to somebody's property, you are kind of opening up yourself for potential liability, if you will. And so, especially in pressure washing, lawn care, even Christmas lighting, you go to somebody's property and, you do your thing, you leave, and then you're like, hey, my this was broken or something else was broken. Well, we've got a 28-point inspection, which is fully customizable to whatever you want it to be, where you go, you enter the address, everything's pre-populated, whoever your technician is, it fills all that in. And then you can go this list that you can either create or you can use one of our templates, go through the entire property, mark everything, make notes, take pictures, and then it will automatically send it to the customer, to whoever you want it to be sent to. And that gives people the opportunity to upsell, cross-sell, if you see something like, hey, your patio, this, whatever the case is, or, you've got these existing conditions. I just want you to be aware before we start working. That way you're going to, limit any kind of potential liability.
So big, man. So big. That is a huge feature, just because as somebody who's going out in the sales, and in the beginning, it's usually the guy, the owner operator, right? We just go so fast, and we got to slow down to speed up sometimes. And that is a tremendous asset to your program there.
Yeah. So it's fun, man. Hey, also real quick, Quote IQ, we are giving away a pressure washing business starter kit. You're going to get a 4-gallon per minute Kraken pressure washer, which is one of Southeast Soft Wash's custom made machines, a 100-foot hose, and a 20-inch surface cleaner. And all you have to do is download the app and write a review. So you're entered to win. We're going to do that at the first of the year. So, anybody that is interested in that, download the app. All the information is out there on that, how to register to win. So that's it. And I appreciate you having me on, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks so much. Y'all heard it from Mike. Go download the app. If you're thinking about getting in the soft wash business anyways, go down. It's free. Download the app. You got a chance to win that setup, get you going. Mike, thanks so much, brother. Signing off here from Lawn and Light. Appreciate you joining us today. Remember, love God, love others, and let your work reflect that. We'll catch you on the next one.